In this situation on the west, we ran through at least like 2 or 3 generators. You get frustrated and you can't paint that day. Number 3, baby. Let's do it. It's just one of those things, I guess. My name's David Dirkatz. I go by Dirks. I'm a graffiti writer and muralist here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. I specialize in large exterior murals using spray paint. I just like to paint as big as I can. A certain client reached out to me from the West End Neighborhood Renewal Project. They're wanting some mural work done, some graffiti stuff on an abandoned building. I had multiple locations I could have picked, but it spoke to me because it was like literally just in this field and it was like a perfect wall to have like a mural. And I felt like the art would attract more people to the area. It'd make it more welcoming. In this design, they gave me total creative freedom, which is awesome. Like as an artist, that's all you ever want to hear from clients is that you can just do you and just showcase your art. They wanted something elegant and powerful to represent the West Side. The West End's known for being a little bit more gritty, like a little bit of the rougher part, so they wanted something bold and tough. And yeah, I came up with the 2 hawk designs. I felt it was a super powerful and striking image for them. I think it represents the West well. When I start out a mural, I usually go up, measure the dimensions of the wall, and then the next step would be like priming. After that, you start kind of like gridding out your proportions, and then from there, you just kind of just delegate a spot that you want to invest your time into, and then kind of build from that. Can control comes in over a span of like years. Can control is one of those things where you don't just get it overnight. It takes years and years of painting pieces, doing like hundreds of hand styles of graffiti and developing that skill. But once you kind of get it, you can refine it and you can apply it to different techniques of like your mural work. So like I started in graffiti and that really helped me how I produce my murals now, and how I get all my like photorealism effects is through like my roots in graffiti, getting so used to holding the can and holding it at different angles and seeing different outputs. When I paint, it gives me like that outlet, a lot of creative freedom. You're not just sitting behind a desk like with a pencil, just using your wrist. Like you're using your whole body to use these dynamic strokes, and you're involved with the wall, you're engaged. And my process is just, you just throw on some good music and you just vibe out and you just kind of express yourself on the wall. Let me hear you say, hey! Some people might see a beautiful mural I painted and they're like, oh, that's so cool, and like really love it. But others, like, they're not into it, that's cool too, you know? Everybody has a different visceral feeling, and I feel like as an artist, like I find that the coolest thing is to see their reaction to it and like what they perceive the art is. And I definitely feel it changes the community and it brings it together. It just shows it's a welcoming spot. It's like, don't be afraid of this section or don't be afraid of us. Like we're here, we're revitalizing. This is a big, beautiful mural. Like we're here to stay. I think that's the coolest thing about art or music or dance or any type of discipline. It brings people together at the end of the day. I dropped out of college just to go paint murals, so I think that was the switch in my head that brought me on this journey and being able to travel around the world and paint. So no, I'm super grateful. From like day one, even in graffiti, it was all about the process, not like the product. You're always evolving, you're always sharpening your skills. It's a wrap. Right when I complete a project and it's finished and it's great and I love it, I feel like just that moment that you drop that can, like you're on to the next one.